Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2021 Cadillac Escalade Sport. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has one previous owner. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at each panel of the vehicle, and we're going to go ahead and first start right here with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper's perfect. I'm not seeing any kind of damage. What about the hood? The hood seems to be in excellent condition as well, and we can move on to this fender on the driver's side of the vehicle. And again, we just want to know if there's any scratches, any dents, any chips, or any other kind of damage. Everything's looking good here. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition as well. It has no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the door. This one looks perfect. What about the second one, the one in the back? And this one as well. It's in perfect condition. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this panel. Again, we're taking a close look at everything. We just want to know if there's any sort of damage at all that you need to know about. This panel looks to be in perfect condition. Now, what about the wheel? And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition. There's no sign of damage. Let's now move on to the back. Looking good. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. No scratches, no dents, nothing at all. Let's move on to the passenger side. And we're gonna start with this panel, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. Again, I'm not seeing any kind of damage at all. What about this wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There's no type of curve rash. Let's go ahead now and take a look at the doors. This is the passenger side. Just to be clear, this one looks perfect. And this one as well. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the door panel. Sorry, this panel. Fender. And just like the rest of the vehicle, this fender's in excellent condition as well. Now we can go ahead and take a look at the last wheel. And again, I'm not seeing any sort of curve rash at all. All of the wheels of this car are in perfect condition. Let's now move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of damage, any type of wear and tear to the leather, anything at all. The seat seems to be in perfect condition, and we can move on to the door panel. Again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage in general to the leather, to the fabric. And again, I'm not seeing any sort of wear and tear or any sort of damage. The door panel is in excellent condition as well. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat, checking to see if there's any kind of wear and tear, any kind of damage. And once again, I'm not seeing anything at all. The seat's in perfect condition. What about the door panel? Once again, we're checking the leather, the fabric, seeing if there's any tears, any scratches, any sort of damage. But just like the other side, this door panel is in perfect condition, and we can move on right here. I want to show you something, is that this car comes with an owner's manual, as you can see right there on the screen, and 2 sets of keys. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Starting with this one on the passenger side, let's take a look. Looks perfect. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. What about the other side? Again, I'm not seeing any type of wear and tear. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these seats. We just want to know if there's any sort of damage, anything you should know about. Everything's looking good. Perfect. The back seats are in perfect condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the left side of the dashboard, this car has 55 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen. And very important as well, it comes with a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage overall, any type of wear and tear. Looking good. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. What about the buttons? We want to know if there's any scratches on them. This side looks perfect. And this side looks perfect as well. Now let's go ahead and move on to the mid console. We want to know if there's any scratches to the screen, to the knobs and buttons, or to anything else. Everything's looking good. What about this panel? I'm not seeing any kind of scratches. Perfect. Overall, the steering wheel and the mid console are in perfect condition. Let's now take a look at the trunk of the car, and we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear in the back of the seats, in the sides, or along the floor of the trunk. Everything's looking good. As you can see, it's in excellent condition and very well kept. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine. And we just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.